The sky over the devastated suburbs of Bakhmut is clear. For Ukrainian forces, this is a hunting ground. A reconnaissance drone, codenamed Enemy Cloak, glides, unseen, thousands of feet above. Its optics sweep the ruined landscape, street by street, ruin by ruin. It acquires the first target. A lone Russian soldier moves quickly across an exposed rural road. His steps are fast, his head is down. He believes speed is his protection. The reconnaissance drone tracks him effortlessly. The soldier stops, breathing heavily, and leans against the remnant of a concrete wall, seeking shade. He checks his rifle, unaware he is already being watched. An FPV drone is launched. It flies low, using the cover of the destroyed homes to mask its approach. The soldier seems to relax for a moment. The drone crests the tree line. The soldier looks up, too late. The drone accelerates and strikes the target with precision. The explosion is short. Silence returns to the road. Enemy Cloak continues its scan. Further east, toward Klishchivka, the optics detect movement near an abandoned railway line. Two Russian soldiers are in a shallow trench, a hasty defensive position. They appear to be sharing rations, their weapons leaned against the dirt wall. The drone hovers, transmitting the coordinates. The first FPV is sent to the position. The soldiers hear the buzz. One of them grabs his weapon and stands to look. The drone dives vertically. The impact hits the lip of the trench, sending dirt and shrapnel flying. The first soldier is hit. The second, stunned and covered in dust, crawls out of the position, desperately trying to reach the cover of a destroyed vehicle a few meters away. He drags himself, wounded. He stops, exhausted, and looks up. He cannot see the reconnaissance drone, but the drone sees him. His location is locked. A second FPV is dispatched. It follows the path of the wounded soldier. The survivor tries to stand but collapses. The drone does not hesitate. It accelerates and dives. The second impact is final. The reconnaissance drone climbs higher, expanding its search. The mission is clear: paralyze all movement, make the enemy ground uninhabitable. On the outskirts of a small village near Bakhmut, the drone identifies a higher priority target. A small logistics truck, poorly camouflaged under a net, is parked beside a partially collapsed house. Soldiers are seen moving boxes into the basement. This is not a patrol. It is a resupply point. The drone watches. It waits until two soldiers exit the basement and begin loading more supplies from the truck. They are exposed. A heavy FPV drone, carrying a larger warhead, is launched. It flies high, then dives at a steep angle to defeat any top protection. The soldiers see the shadow at the last second. The explosion is violent, engulfing the truck and the entrance to the basement. Fire consumes the vehicle. Russian logistics are interrupted. The humiliation lies in the inability to hide even the most basic tasks. Enemy Cloak moves on. The operator scans an area of dense vegetation. The ground's heat is different. Infrared optics detect a heat signature hidden beneath the foliage. It is a dugout, a fortified position concealed from view. The drone watches patiently. A soldier emerges, smokes a cigarette, and quickly returns inside. The position is active. This time, the approach is different. A reconnaissance drone cannot destroy a dugout, but it can guide. The drone transmits the exact location to a nearby artillery unit. Seconds pass. The soldier in the dugout hears nothing. Then, the first artillery shell, guided by the drone's laser, impacts the position directly. The earth shakes. A cloud of smoke and debris rises. The artillery fires again and again. The drone hovers, confirming the hits. The fortified position is reduced to a crater. The eye in the sky ensures there are no survivors. The patrol continues. The invasion of enemy airspace is total. The drone now sweeps an open area between two bombed-out apartment complexes. It detects a Russian soldier, alone, running in a panic. He doesn't seem to have a destination. He is just fleeing the last bombardment. He dives behind a burnt-out car, gasping for breath. An FPV is sent. The soldier sees the drone approaching. Desperate, he stands and fires his rifle at the drone. The shots are useless. The drone does not deviate. The soldier tries to run but stumbles. The drone hits him in the back. The hunt is relentless. Now, Enemy Cloak detects a moving target. A Russian soldier on a motorcycle, moving quickly down a dirt path. He is likely a messenger or a scout, using speed to avoid snipers. But he cannot escape what is above. The FPV drone is launched on an intercept vector. The drone operator calculates the target speed. The drone flies low, almost skimming the ground, approaching from behind. The sound of the motorcycle's engine masks the drone's buzz. The FPV gains speed and collides with the motorcycle. The pursuit ends in a fireball. The mission deepens. The drone is now over territory that Russian forces consider secure. But there is no security. It identifies a scene of calm. 3 soldiers resting under the only intact tree in a destroyed park. Their weapons are on the ground. One is lying on his back, his helmet over his face. The reconnaissance drone marks the position. A heavy bomber drone, the kind that drops munitions, is vectored in. It flies high, inaudible. The drone arrives above the target. It releases its payload. The soldiers have no warning. The munitions fall directly onto the group. The explosion echoes through the silent park. Where there was rest, there is now destruction. Enemy Cloak turns for the last target of the day. A light armored vehicle, a BTR, is parked near a road junction. Soldiers are dismounted, forming a defensive perimeter. They are alert. One of the soldiers points to the sky. He has seen the glint of the reconnaissance drone. Immediately, the soldiers scatter. One raises his rifle and fires into the sky, a futile gesture of defiance. The BTR starts its engine, preparing to move. But the Enemy Cloak drone has already marked the target. It is not an FPV that responds. It is an anti-tank guided missile, fired from kilometers away, but using the drone's designation. The missile flies true. The soldiers on the ground can only watch. The impact hits the BTR directly on the chassis. The explosion is catastrophic, destroying the vehicle and everyone around it. Enemy Cloak remains, hovering over the chaos. In the suburbs of Bakhmut, the enemy army has learned not to look up for fear of what it sees, but to fear the sky it cannot see. The invasion is complete. The humiliation is total. The hunt continues.